yourself!
Does not have spin. Banjo's going in for the kill. Needs to take out the healing ward, or maybe not. He's just going to ignore it. Go for the kill on the Juggernaut. Will catch onto this Ember Spirit, and Storm has the damage. More than enough with a DD rune. Quickly bottle up Matthew with a little boulder smash. They'll take him out of the gate. Have a kill here. There's the spin. There's the TP lasso from Benjus. Will cancel it out, and they've got the damage. They've got the control. Juggernaut did not have a chance. Team fight, start some kill attempts. It's great, but you have this Chen bringing Storm up the top immediately, looking to blow up the Centaurs. Stomping back onto them, but the rolling boulder. Matthew catches the two supports. They've tried to save their Centaur, but it's not going to work. Rubik falls, and Warlock will be suffering the same fate. Forest hounded by these Ego boys. 3 heroes in quick succession, and a tier 1 tower to boot up top. You've gone 1 point Sleight of Fist, so you've gone magic damage build. We'll see what he heads into. There's the illusion rune. There's a spawn top. Heyo, speaking of top, Versata's feeling more like a bottom. Tier 1. Matthew thinking about going in though with a Magnetize ready. He will connect onto the Warlock. Magnetize there. He needs to get his spells off. Then stuns into the back line, and Storm will jump as well. But this is dangerous. Radiant lose 2. Magnetize still going, but Storm's out of mana. Needs to zip back up to the high ground, but the Stampede will allow them to chase. This is SFtP catching 3 monumental kills, and they'll turn it into a tower as well. Objective taken. Team fight 1. EGOBOYS getting a little bit overzealous there with their maneuvers.
It's looking spicy.
It is looking spicy. They get the Chen on top of it. That's icing on the cake, that is. And sure enough, you do have these 3 Radiant heroes up the top of the net worth. Oh, Jug doesn't have spin, so he's caught with his pants down. Feeling pretty confident. They just jump immediately onto this Ember Spirit. There's a roll, there's a silence, there's a kick, but there's not enough damage. The Ember will remnant back. Whoa, Draken got the kill with the final. They'll make a swift escape. They want to catch though. There's a Stampede, remnant forward. Onto the Chen, and the poor Tomato turned into Salsa. Pico to Gaio. Here comes Storm. Easy pickings on the Rubik, but maybe not so free. They do have the Fatal Bonds connecting this Storm and Earthspread together. They need to kick back the Storm, try and zip him away, but he's been absolutely pummeled. Draken doesn't make it to the high ground. The damage done there. Boots up, he'll Storm hammer forward. Centaur's caught. Flame Brick's there, and he's got nothing to stop him. Silenced up now, so the Wall Stomp's not available. As Ember in the middle of the wall is trying to take down the Bat. With the Fatal Bonds there, they take 2 kills. SFtP striking back, but Storm Spirit arrives yet again. We'll find the Warlock all the way towards the back end of the team fight. Poor little Chen left all on his lonesome yet again. But there you have it. Storm Spirit's going to get zipped upon by the Rubik, and the Fatal Bonds are there. Unfortunately, unable to Centaur stomp that Storm in place, but they will catch the Chen and deny yet he survived that. Item timing is what we're looking at. Earth Spirit nearly has a veil done. Storm Hammer even will not only take out the Rubik, but also the Ember, and now the Storm, the actual one, the Spirit, opens up a triple kill. Oh, the lasso is there. Can they drag him high ground? Do they need to? Oh, Sven nearly pummels him. Finally, the Stormhammer connects, and in comes Earth Spirit. Down goes Jug. 50 seconds gone. Rubik will follow. Yule's in will delay the inevitable. Sven slapped down on the big old sword. Oh, nice little jump from Versatus. We'll find Matthew off to the side. He tries to roll. He throws in his Magnetize. He'll do a decent chunk of damage there and even force the Shrine. Doesn't lose his life even either. Gets himself away from danger. Chen creeps, not so lucky though. Storm. Oh, they've got the Juggernaut. How's he died there? The rest of his team's going to work. Quick BKB from the Sven buys himself some time. Storm has the Aegis as they zip over. The rock is dropped. And Storm might lose his first life. If not for that Hand of God, he would have. Roll away from the Earth Spirit buys a bit of space. And Chen will give his life for the cause. That's Chaotic Offering down now. Radiant team knows they've got a pretty massive window to play around. Batrider still hasn't dewarded that goddamn sentry, you know.
That should help.
Oh my god, what's happening here? Simple god strength for tier 3. Lasso there, they jump in with the centaur, but the silence, the orchid stops his stomp, so they've killed off the Ember Spirit. Does fly back immediately as Tomato stands his ground, bashes on through, whacks down one, looks for two. Rubik's gone, has buyback available, but they'll lose the Sven, or will they? He's kept alive through the fatal bonds. He survived until he will eventually drop. EGOBOYS now need to retreat. The buybacks have flowed through from SFtP. They just need to repatriate the rest of their squad. Draken, oh my goodness, he's kept his Aegis as well. Still there for another 2.5 minutes. Matthew does get picked off to the east, though. Are they trying? Oh, they're more than trying. They're going in hard. The Centaur's there to disengage, though. With the Stampede still ready, they're going to lasso back the Batrider. Down goes Benjas. In comes EGOBOYS. Stampede out for the rest of SFtP will give them a bit of space. Yamsun lurking in the shadows as Matthew makes a play forward. Sven's here with the Stormhammer ready. Throws it in onto the Rubik, but the Yule's up will buy some time. He is kicked back into the midst. The waiting arms of the Sven there. He's closing in on it, but not going to get there, is he? Now we have a lasso onto the Centaur. 1,742 damage connects with the back of his skull. Cracks it wide open, and the Warlock will join him 6 feet under. 2 heroes down. The Shepherds have arrived and roll in, connecting with a nice boulder smash. BKB from the Ember Spirit is there. And an Omni Slash from the Juggernaut will fly around and look pretty, but do very little. Now the Remnants, maybe onto Draken, but he's got a BKB of his own. Banjas chases the Ember Spirit down. With that Orchid from Storm, they're able to control up this dire team long enough that 34.5 minutes in, they'll claim game 1. 31-15 with a 26...